Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here. Forgot my name for a second. We are going to be checking out another episode of The Radiance. So I was originally going to wait for you guys to give me some feedback before I played more of this game, but then I realized that there were kind of different mechanics to this game that I actually didn't get a chance to explore. So I normally don't do this with demos. I normally try and just play like the first 30 minutes just to get a feel for the game and for the environment. But I want to see what else we can kind of get into and what else we can explore, because if there's other aspects, such as I think I was seeing like things in the comment section for the game that actually said things like skill checks, and I was like, okay, well, I want to be sure that like I give people a holistic overview of the mechanics themselves. So I'm back, basically. If you guys don't remember, this little girl, Swiggity Swiggity, was whisked away to the world of the Radiance, which are basically like magical beings. They kind of have a basis in like human mythos, but it's a little bit different. Honestly, just go back and watch the first episode if you're kind of confused, because there's a lot of lore to this game, like right off the bat, and it's like gonna hit you in your face, kind of like like level of intensity. So definitely go back and watch the first episode. So we're attending our first day of classes here. This is your Sarenvale school uniform. Please wear this during school hours. It's self-cleaning. That's dope. Oh my god, I would love self-cleaning clothes. Look at how cute she is. She's so cute. I guess I'm ready to go then. I'm officially a student of Sarenvale. How did you put the tie on so fast? I would not know the first thing about tying a tie. First things first, I've got to choose my electives for the week. Yeah, you get to choose electives. I don't want to choose astrology. I don't like it. Geomancy, what does this do? Improves your control and power. Oh my god, I get to play. Do I get to play with puppies in the zoology class? Chanting. Chanting, yeah. Symbology. Composure and quickness. Screw astrology, I don't like that. I really don't, like in real life. Like, people bring up like their astrological and like their star signs, and my eyes just glaze over. If you're into it, that's totally fine. I just... Some people take it like so seriously that I kind of just sit there and I go, okay. Okay, electives chosen, let's get this day started. What time is it? Oh, I gotta go to class. I gotta go to class. 15 minutes. Where am I supposed to be? Which way was the class again? Girl, don't you have to pee or, like, shower? Gross. Ancient languages. How do I know? What the heck? Apologize for being late. I'm so sorry for being late, Professor. You see, No need to explain yourself. Just see to it that it does not happen again. Yes, Professor. Normally, I'd have give you demerits for your tardiness, but I'll let you off just this once. Now, please have a seat. I'm new here, and you forced me to be here. I'm sorry? Wow, these people are jerks. Okay. Shall we continue today's lesson? Ancient languages turns out to be more about magic than actual language. I expected to learn something like Latin or maybe Sanskrit. We discussed magical runes. Yes, sweetheart, in Radiant Society. Time for my first elective class. Oh, zoology. As expected, zoology is the study of animals and how to care for them. However, the array of creatures we will be studying contains some of the unfamiliar specimens. I recognize the names of some creatures I thought were just a fantasy, such as a unicorn or a phoenix, but others were completely foreign to me, such as the Catolpabas and the Ahuizotl. Ahuizotl? Since a lot of these creatures are very dangerous, most of our first lesson is purely academic. Eventually, we'll be allowed to interact with some of the most docile creatures. I sure hope it's a unicorn. I hope it's the Ahuizotl. That thing sounds dope. What is that? No, don't Google things, Chloe. Stop it. Focus on playing the game. Okay, my first day of classes passes without trouble, but we're lost again. Where are we supposed to eat? We don't have, like, a kitchen in our dorm. Who is this? You have really pretty eyes. Your eyelashes look so sharp. Can you stab someone with them? Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting the door to open. Why are you running down the hallway making all that racket? I kind of am lost. I was trying to get back to the dorm house, took a wrong turn, and... Well, you shouldn't be here. This wing is off limits to students. Aren't you a student? Well, don't you want me to show you the way to the dorm? Oh yeah, that'd be great. Then hurry up before I change my mind. What's with this guy? So, what happens in this wing of the building? Why is it off limits? That's not something you need to concern yourself with. Hey, I'm just curious. No one told me about any restricted areas of the school when I took the tour. So then you are new here, Miss Swoogity. Swiggity swoogity. And yes, it is my first day, so I'm still getting used to this place. There's a ton I don't know. I was not aware Serenvale was accepting new students. It does not happen very often. I'll tell him. Just tell him. I've actually been sending her for Oracle training. You are to be the next Oracle. That must mean Sybil has passed. Oh no. You will need to be very focused if you intend to become the next Oracle. So I've been told. Have you experienced any of the Oracle's abilities yet? I'm pretty sure I had a vision this morning, but I couldn't make sense of it. No, I suppose you wouldn't. Well, Serenvale is the correct place for you if you intend to take your studies seriously. Be careful how you choose to spend your time in this place. What do you hope to accomplish during your time at Serendale? I gotta say, I don't really know, dude. I kind of miss the human world a little bit. I feel like we were just thrown in so far over our head. If somebody took me to another planet and I was like being forced to take history classes, I would cry. I would be so depressed. I would be miserable. Like, the idea of being whisked away to a magical world, I think, is in some ways fun. But when you take into the context of, like, being whisked away to a magical world and then being forced to go to school, like, that would not be fun. That would be the opposite of fun. That would be freaking horrifying. Oh my god, I could not. I would sit there and cry every single day. And they'd be like, sweetie, we'll just wipe your memory. Not really sure. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. You'll never get anywhere in this world without a concrete plan. If you want to be successful, you must fight for it. Boy, I don't care about being successful. You know what? How about you put your hair in a ponytail before it gets trapped in this door I'm about to slam it in? There's no doors around here, but when I find a door... You make it sound like I'm going into battle. You never know, Miss Swiggity, you might be. Is that a threat? I'm gonna slam your hair in a door. I'm sorry. That's, like, so violent. This man is just like, hey, maybe care more about studying, because, like, people try hard to get here, and I'm just like, I'm gonna slam you. I'm gonna slam you into a door. Swiggity, what were you doing with Arian just now? Who? Oh, that guy? Well, I got lost and he was just showing me the way back to the dorms. He walked you back to the dorms? Yeah, I lost my map, so I ended up in some kind of weird empty wing of the school, and Arian never talks to underclassmen. I'm pretty sure we're invisible to him. Really? Well, I'm new, so maybe he just doesn't know who I am. Oh, he knows. He pretty much knows everything around here. Aside from being top of every class, he's also Professor Balin's student assistant, so he gets special access to student records and things like that. That sounds illegal, but this is a different world. He's sort of a celebrity around here. It's pretty much assumed he's going to go on to do amazing things. Must be nice to have it all figured out. He didn't seem very friendly. Well, of course not. It's hard to relate to us peons, isn't it? But you must admit, there's something about him. I mean, I don't like guys, but You don't like guys? You don't like guys, huh? You don't like guys? You don't like guys like him? Or you just don't like guys? I just want to know. I just want to know. It's fine if you like guys. Do you like girls? Whose initials are SS? Like, I don't personally think so. Okay, so like, here's the thing with me and like otome games and like visual novels and things like that. I don't like the cold, aloof, smart person. I really genuinely don't. I just don't like that personality type in games. I think it's because I played so many otome games when I was like younger that now I'm just like, oh my god. You know, yeah, I'll pass. I'm more attracted to people that don't act like they're too good for everyone else. Fair point, but he's, you know, a seer as well. Is he? Yep, I'm not sure how his abilities work. I just know they have to do with some form of clairvoyance. So you may find that you've got a lot in common. That remains to be seen. Damn, my character is stone-ass cold. Wow. So what do people usually do after classes around here? Well that depends. Most of the overachievers will go to the library to study or practice their disciplines in the classrooms. The Jedi classroom's always full of those plant-loving nerds after hours. What do you like to do? Cuddle? I just hang out in the autumn courtyard. By the way, if you decide to go exploring around the campus, I'd recommend bringing a raincoat. But it's so warm here. It is, here. But this place is located on the cardinal convergence, which means we get all 4 seasons at the same time. What? What? Hold on, is that a real thing? I can't tell if it is a real thing or not. I'm just getting math and that's making me sad in my Google. How does that work? Seasons don't work here as they do where you're from. Ours don't cycle in the same location. They're constant. So if you live in a place where it's summer, it's always summer. What? That's crazy. That's just the way it's always been. Serenvale was built on one of the spots where all 4 seasons come together. It makes sense since this school accepts students from all over the place, so everyone gets the climate they're used to. Our dorm building is in the autumn quad, so the weather is always quite nice here. The autumn courtyard is definitely my favorite place to be after classes. I hate to live in a place that's always winter. I've never really liked the cold. Most people agree, which is why that's where the old building is located. No one really uses it anymore, although there are some rats that like to hang out in the winter courtyard. Those that come from colder climates anyways. What's in the old building? I don't actually know. I've never been over there since I first came here. I really try to avoid the cold as much as possible. Maybe I should go exploring. I don't know anything about this place yet. Right now? Aren't you exhausted? Oh no, not right now. My first day has been a long one. I'll save up my exploration plans for the weekend. Good plan. Well, I'm gonna take a long nap. Let's chat tomorrow. You're gonna go to sleep, girl. You're gonna go to sleep. Oh. Cool. Okay. Am I gonna get another wacky vision? Nope, never mind. Okay, this is my first magical class. It's alchemy. It looks like it sucks. And I'm sure by now you've done enough introductions to last yourself a lifetime, so I'll spare you today, shall I? Thank goodness for that. I would love it if we did that. Finally. It's not like anyone here cares about a stupid human anyway. I'm gonna give you some snark. I am not putting up with your bullshit. Oh no, would I be distracting you from your valuable grooming time? Better keep at it. Those nails look like they need a lot of work. Oh, that's dope. Your eyes change red? Oh, you're like a mood ring. You're like an actual living human mood ring. Come on, Sindra. I can't handle the attention on someone other than you for once. Shut up, Kai. Aren't you the one who is always doing something stupid for attention? Attention, no. Infamy? Always. Today we shall perform our very first alchemical experiment. Every race of Radium possesses the skills needed to perform alchemy, only the methods have changed over the years. In the beginning we used runic magic to change the elements, however as runic magic has been banned for centuries, we now use more scientific methods to achieve the same purposes, although the magic that lies in all radiance contributes... Okay, we're gonna transform something into a gem. Hello? She's my lab partner? I guess we better get started. Okay, I don't know what to do. Here, you start mixing the first set of ingredients. I'll work on the second part. She's putting her ingredients in. What, am I doing it wrong? Oh no! We put everything in incorrectly. It appears you've added crushed lanophen instead of liquefied lanophen. That would cause an adverse reaction to Fahwi and dust. Oh. Were you not monitoring your partner's progress, Miss Argon? I didn't notice a thing, Professor. I was focusing on my own ingredients. Actually, Professor, I think she did know I was adding the wrong ingredient. She was watching me as I added the lanophen to the mixture but didn't say anything. Is this true, Miss Argon? Of course it isn't. She added all her ingredients so quickly. I would have helped her if she had just asked. Well, it was an honest mistake. Miss Fogarty, you must use your lab partner to their full advantage, especially since you're new. This is why we assign partners to these types of assignments. We must check each other's work. You're trying to get me into trouble for your idiocy? It's not gonna work, new girl. I've got all these professors on my thumb, so they're not about to believe some human. Okay. Here, let me help you with that. It'll be much easier to clean that up with this. Are you okay? You look like you're about to pass out right here in the lab. Why don't you step outside for a moment and get some fresh air? I'll cover for you. Ooh, it's pretty out here. What is that toxic smell? Ooh, hello, it's the other boy. Better? Yeah, much. I don't really feel like talking right now, no offense. None taken. He was smoking. I'm sorry, but what exactly are we doing here? What do you mean? You said you didn't want to talk, so I stopped talking. I mean this, you, sitting here, next to me. There's plenty of other benches. Why would I want to sit on another bench when I can sit next to you? Because I smell toxic, remember? I kind of like it, like an exotic perfume. Makes you much more interesting. Okay, sir. Shouldn't you be in class? I didn't really feel like going. I didn't feel like it. So you're just skipping. If you want to call it that. I call it finding a better way to use my time. Smoking in the courtyard is a better way to use your time? Isn't it? Not if you plan to actually get out of school one day. What's your name? You first. I'm Gray. Now's the part when you respond with your name. That's usually how introductions work. It's Swiggity. I see no sign of recognition in his eyes. He just nods, that smirk still plastered onto his face. I knew you have a name kind of like that. It fits you. I'm not even sure what that means. It means your name fits you. I don't need to. It's in your aura. You can see auras? Can't you? It's just disaster. It's just trash surrounding her. Trash aura. You're a lowlight. That's right. What are your classes like? I've been wondering what the lowlights are all about. I don't really go to the lowlight classes. Why not? You just skip that class too? There's not really anything that they can teach me in there. What are you still doing out here? Class is over. Professor Daniel made me come bring you back to finish cleaning your mess. Alright, I'm coming. Oh, not now, oh fiery one. I'm just getting to know my new friend here. Does anyone truly know you, Gray? Was I really gone that long? You've been gone forever, so I told them you probably got lost, which is believable enough. Humans aren't known for their intelligence, are they? Human? Let's go. Till we meet again, my toxic beauty. Okay, goodbye. I still like the roommate best. I think I like the second dude, Kai, too. I think, though, that I like the roommate the best. Okay, so we increased our charm here. And we increased our leadership. Hooray. Hooray! Okay, so I think we learned a little bit more about the game's mechanics here, but I'm actually going to... Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just... Okay, it's just Wednesday. I thought that I was going to see another vision, but we didn't. So I'm actually going to bring this episode to a close. But again, if you guys want to check out this game for yourself, I have no idea how long this demo is. I think it's pretty long, judging. I think I've played it for about like 40 minutes now. So it's a pretty long demo. So you can get kind of like a good amount of like content out of it. If you're interested in exploring some more of the game mechanics for yourself, I was trying to do that here. But I don't think I was able to get kind of through it all. So I would recommend just checking out this game for yourself, playing it through, and seeing what you guys think. Again, I will leave the link to the demo in the description down below. Special thanks to the developer for reaching out and letting me know about their game. And I'm going to bring this episode to a close. So, without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! And like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. But bye! I'd like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, Brian White, Deevil J, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, and Cody Webb.